The Flight School DLC today has been brought to our attention, and we seem to have a lot more information DLC-wise that could be potentially coming to update 1.16. What is going on, everybody? My name is Physiics, and welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Today we're going to discuss the Flight School DLC. I did take a little bit longer to put this video out than everybody else because I wanted to bring you guys some images that kind of resemble, and there could possibly be some look-alike to the ones that we will be receiving if this DLC is in fact made reality, hopefully with the help of Rockstar. Again, I must have to say, as I do with every single DLC that is quote-unquote leaked, this is not confirmed by Rockstar. This is all pretty much something passed down thanks to ECB2, who has a very good track record in the past with his leaks. ECB2 really cares about his reputation, so he wouldn't just put something out like this. Let's get into this information. According to the Reddit post, thanks to ECB2, flight suits, it says once its mission's complete and you're out of your heroic new flight suits, there's going to be 10 new solo missions, reserve parachutes, and new parachute bags. 4 with question mark new vehicles. So first we're going to begin with the flight suits. Now, according to flight suits, and there's some images on the screen for you guys, when I think of a flight suit, I think of two things. One, that little like squirrel looking thing that pretty much where they can glide going, that they were to jump off of a plane. You get to have this suit where it kind of gives you like these little wings on the sides underneath your armpits as well as close to your hips, and it pretty much makes it really baggy to where when you're dropping down from the sky, all that force that you're generating from the gravity that's pulling you downward, it allows those particular air pockets to sort of catch the air and allow you to glide downhill and essentially pretty much fly and hover downward in a accurate manner. Now, there's some images, like I said, on the screen. You guys can take a look. Now, there could be 2 different possibilities that we could get, and this is all just a guess by me. Maybe we could get something like those type of things, as you can see, where it's kind of like a loose sort of gear outfit where it could catch the air. Or we could possibly get something to where it's sort of a aerodynamic thing that goes on the back of like a suit where you're gonna wear it, and it straps up to the suit and it has rockets on the end of it, and that's where you fly. But who knows, the possibilities are endless with Rockstar. 10 new solo missions. It says here, grab the stick of the fast and nimble Western Besra training jet and push it to the edge of the envelope. Master absolute air superiority in 10 solo missions that will make you comfortable in any pilot's danger zone, including combat maneuverability, low flight challenges, formation flying, and more. So it seems that we're going to have this flight school, which will be really cool for people who aren't that great at flying, like myself with the pilots. I'm pretty good, but I'm not like a pro or anything like that. But still, it's going to be really interesting to see what this flight school is really going to be about in regards to the missions. Now, it also says reserve parachutes and new parachute bags. So reserve parachutes pretty much would be if your main parachute were to fail, or if, let's say, somehow you use the main parachute and something happens to where it doesn't properly come out, then you would have an emergency chute in which it would allow you to safely land and not just splatter on the ground as soon as you make contact. New parachute bags, so there should be some sort of a new design they'll have on them. Maybe they're going to come in different colors. It says hit the silk with a collection of new chutes and parachute bags, and if the things get a little out of control, rely on the reserve parachute to give you a second chance at that soft landing, or use it to get creative with your precision dives. So that's really cool to see. We're going to have some new stuff with parachutes. Now comes the goodies. It says here we're going to get 4, and with a question mark in parentheses, new vehicles. Now, I am assuming that the question mark means that they are not sure if we are going to get the actual cars. Maybe we get 2, maybe we get 3, maybe we get 4, or maybe we just don't get any, but at least these are what we're going to deal with. Grab the stick of the fast and nimble Western Besra training jet and push it to the edge of the envelope. Spend your shore leaving buzzing into the skies in the luxury Swift Hilo, or cram your entire squad into the new 16-seater Buckingham Mill jet for team transport in style. Later, hit the streets in the shapely Inventero Coquette Classic, available in either hardtop or topless roadster variant. Now, first what we're going to do is talk a little bit about the Western Besra. I was able to look online for some images, and I managed to find something that I felt maybe could be a possibility in GTA Online if this was in fact what the Besra they were referring to. As you can see on the screen, There's an image I managed to find on Google, and like I said, this is the reason why my video took a little bit longer. I kind of wanted to give you guys something of a eye candy to where you guys could see it, and perhaps this could be what we will be receiving. Now, this is a random image I found on Google after searching up Besra a few times, doing some digging, and I found this particular flight craft. As you can see, really interesting design, and it looks like something straight out of like Star Wars, or I don't know what other sort of sci-fi films you're into, but this looks like something straight out of space. And if this did come to GTA Online, I think this would be completely, amazing. Something like this to go against the jet, I think would be awesome. The next one is the Swift Helo, and I was looking around the Google as well for more images that could kind of represent this one. As you can see here, this is somewhat of what I feel it could look like, something like the regular helicopter, but with a little bit more touch to it, a little bit more style to it. As you can see, there'd be a lot of really cool things that come with this thing, as the description right here says, luxury Swift Helo, which it's right off the get-go, it says luxury, which is going to be some sort of a really cool design in the interior. Maybe there's going to be some sort of interactive things like TVs, something luxurious. Maybe you can drink in there. Maybe you can have some sort of interactions with your friends. As you can see by the image on the screen right here, maybe there's some sort of cool luxury stuff in this particular Helo. Now, the 16-seater Buckingham Milljets, I wasn't really able to find anything different. The only image I could really find was something that resembles what we already have in GTA Online, which is the Luxor, but I'm assuming just by the name, the Buckingham Miljet, I'm assuming it would have to be something similar because it is a 16-seater, so I'm assuming it would look like the Luxor, but it would have maybe more of an aerodynamic look to it, to where it'd be a lot faster. It is named after a jet after all, so it would have to have some sort of a great speed, more aerodynamics, not just a really big slow cruising airplanes. But still interesting to note. Maybe, who knows, what could happen in GTA Online. Lastly, we have the Coquette Classic, which is going to be available in either the hardtop or the topless roadster variants. I wasn't able to get any sort of images that would resemble what we already know in regards to the Coquette. We already have the regular Coquette in GTA Online, the supercar, but it's going to be interesting to note what Rockstar will do with this different version of the Coquette. Hopefully it's not just pretty much a replica and some sort of simple little thing that's different, but hopefully it has more in-depth, or maybe they just blow our minds and come out with something completely different. Anyways guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you guys did, feel free to drop a like, leave some comments down below as to what you guys think about this particular video. If you guys did enjoy it, anything about the flight DLC, go ahead and leave those in the comment section down below. My name is Physiics. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.